right. You're not disturbing me. I would much rather talk than work. Yet, here I am. Day after day, haunted by one thought. I must write, I must write, I must write. This is my study. The room in which I write my stories. I built it myself. Actually, cut the timber, fitted the logs, made an awful mess of it. Yeah, it was a long time. What were we talking about a moment ago? Oh, no matter. My thoughts are consumed with this new story. See if this appeals to you. It starts with the theater. It starts on the opening night of a new season. It starts with the arrival of all those dear and devoted patrons of the arts who wave and greet each other in the grand salon, commenting on how this one looks and how that one is dressed, scarcely knowing what play they're even about to see, with the exception of one man, Ivan Ilyich Cherdakov. If Ivan Ilyich Cherdakov, a civil servant, a clerk in the Ministry of Public Parks, had any passion in life at all, it was the theater. He certainly had... He certainly had hopes and ambitions for higher office, and has dedicated his life to hard work, zeal, and patience, yes. Still, he would not deny himself his one great pleasure. So he purchased 2 tickets in the very best section of the theater for opening night performance of Rostov's The Bearded Countess. As fortune would have it, into the theater that night came his respected superior, General Mikhail Brassilhoff, the Minister of Public Parks himself.
Good evening, General.
Yes, good evening.
Permit me, sir. I am Cherdakov. Ivan Ilyich, is a great honor for me, sir.
Yes.
Like yourself, dear General, I too work in the Ministry of Public Parks. That is to say, I serve you, who is himself indeed the Minister of the Public Parks. I work in trees and bushes.
Yes, keep up the good work. Lovely trees and bushes this year. Very nice.
My wife would too very much like to say something. This is my wife, Madam Cherdakov.
How do you do?
My pleasure.
My pleasure, General.
How do you do?
And Madam Brassilhoff, this is my wife, Madam Cherdakov.
How do you do, Madam Brassilhoff?
How do you do?
I just had the pleasure of meeting your husband.
And I am my wife's husband. How do you do, Madam Brassilhoff?
Shh. Sorry. Very sorry.
I hope you enjoy the play, sir.
I will if I can watch it.
Feeling quite pleased with himself for having made the most of this golden opportunity, Ivan Ilyich Cherdakov sat back to enjoy The Bearded Countess. He was no longer a stranger to the Minister of Public Parks. They had become, if one wanted to be generous about the matter, familiar with one another. And then, quite suddenly, without any warning, like a bolt from a gray, thundering sky, Ivan Ilyich Cherdakov reared his head back and...
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I am so terribly sorry, Your Excellency.
Never mind. It's all right.
All right? It certainly is not all right. It was monstrous of me.
You make too much of the matter. Let it rest.
How can I let it... Thank you, darling. How can I let it rest? It was inexcusable. Allow me to wipe your neck, sir. It's the least I can do.
Leave it be. It's all right, I said.
But I... splattered you, sir. Your entire head is splattered. It was an accident, I assure you, but oh my God, it's disgusting.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
See, the thing is, Your Excellency, it comes completely without warning. I mean, it was out of my nose before I could stifle it. Shh, yes, gotcha. It's not a cold, if that's what you're wondering. It's probably just a particle like dust in the nose.
But, try as he might, Cherdakov could not put the incident out of his mind. The sneeze, no more than an innocent anatomical accident, grew out of proportion in his mind. until it resembled the angry roar of a cannon aimed squarely at the enemy camp. He played the incident back in his mind, slowing the procedure down so he could view again in horror the infamous deed.
Charming. Charming.
Yes, charming.
Charming. Simply charming. Weren't you charmed, my dear?
I found it utterly charming.
I was completely charmed by it.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. Hello, excuse me.
Who's tapping me? Someone's tapping me. Who's tapping me?
Me, I am the tapper. I'm the tapper, sir. Yes, me, I share the Hi.
Stand back, dear. It's the sneezer.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. And, I'm all sneezed out. You see, I was just worried about you going in the night air with a damp head and all.
Oh, that. It was nothing. A trifle. A mere faux pas. Wonderful play. Amusing, even. Didn't you find it amusing?
Did I find it amusing? Absolutely. Shoot. I haven't laughed this hard in ages.
What part interested you the most?
The sneeze. I'm so sorry.
Forget it, young man. Come, my dear. Looks like rain. I don't want to get my head damp again.
You shouldn't let people sneeze on you, dear. You're not to be sneezed at.
I'm ruined. I'm ruined. They're gonna fire me from trees and bushes. I'm gonna be demoted to twigs and branches.
Calm, Ivan.
What?
You mustn't let it concern you. It was just a harmless little sneeze. The general's probably forgotten about it already.
Do you really think so?
No, I'm scared, Ivan.
And so they walked home in despair. Chertykov's once promising career had literally been blown away.
Why did this happen to me? Why did I go to the theater at all? Why didn't I just sit in the balcony with other people of my class? They love getting sneezed on.
At that moment, something broke loose inside of Chertykov. Something so deep and vital, so organic that the damage that was done seemed irreparable. Something drained from him that can only be described as the very life force itself. What happened next was quite simple. Ivan Ilyich Chertykov arrived at home, removed his coat, lay down on the sofa, and died. Wait! For those who are offended by life's cruelty, there is an alternate ending. Ivan Ilyich Chertykov went home, took off his coat, laid down on the sofa, and inherited 5 million rubles.